Hello, bonjour from Toronto, specifically near, I don't know why I put my kickstand down already, Greenwood, Danforth, and it is Wednesday, July 17th, 8:45 p.m., and we are going to go for an evening scooter ride because I tried to live stream and couldn't make it work, so we are going to do this instead because it's such a really beautiful sunset tonight, and just figured why the heck not. So now I can put my kickstand up, pick this up further. Oh, there's a person sleeping over there, so maybe we won't disturb them. So I attempted to do a live stream, but that did not go too well. I don't know why I'm having so many technical issues. I think it's because I actually have to buy an Android phone, like a cheap one, because YouTube doesn't, like the app doesn't really seem to play well with my iPhone and with the Osmo Pocket. So I don't know, if any of you guys use the Osmo Pocket for live streaming and use an iPhone and somehow know the way to get it to work, I would really appreciate it. Because right now it's really tricky. Like, I have to go into Chrome and then create the live stream there and then copy the settings over to the DJI app, and it's such a pain in the butt, and even uploading a thumbnail is just like very encumbersome. So I don't know. I just heard that like it's better if you have an Android phone, like it just all works magically from there. So maybe I'll have to save up a little bit and just get like a cheap little Android burner phone just to do that on. So I think we're gonna head down Greenwood. Let's see if this car is gonna let me go. Maybe they won't. I'm going to take a little pause, probably over by the streetcar tracks, or the subway yard. I'm actually happy that as a backup, at least I can record a video and still get it up on my walking channel, but I'm kind of bummed out. I'm having difficulties with the live streaming aspect. So, I don't know, hopefully, just on a whim, somebody randomly out there can help me. I actually did go in a couple of Johnny Stride's live streams to ask him what he does, but his chats are so active. So, I could see that this is very pointed up, and I mean to point it more down. So you can see the CN Tower over there in the distance. And now it almost looks like the camera's pointed a little bit too down. So I'm gonna have to adjust it at this light. Actually, maybe it's okay, but I need to switch my scooter to sports mode, because otherwise it gets kind of tricky going up this hill on the other side. And I don't really actually like using my scooter in sports mode, because I'm kind of like a very cautious scooter driver. Like, my boyfriend just got a scooter recently, and he just zips past me. And I've been riding a scooter for like 3 years. And like, he's been riding it for 4 days, and he's just like, zoom, zoom, zoom. And leaves me in the dust. And meanwhile, I'm sitting on the scooter at like my 15 kilometers an hour. And that guy shouted something at me. Said, have fun going down. I don't know what he meant by that. I didn't have to put it in the sports mode this time, although it's starting to putter out. But I think we'll make it. Sometimes I think there's like a little bit of animosity from cyclists when they see you on a scooter. I don't know why. Like, I think we're all on the same team in terms of wanting more bike lanes and things like that, but they sometimes kind of like, I've been ridiculed before. I remember the first time I got the scooter, somebody was outside the ROM. I was heading back from my friends, literally like the third week I had it, and it was actually my first time riding it like on the bike lanes, because I didn't take it out of the laneway. And hey. Oh, cool. Yeah. Fellow scooter rider. Yeah, I heard him sneaking up on me. That's funny. I don't know what he said, though. I can't seem to understand people. Anyways, it's my third time riding it, or probably the third week riding it. First time doing a big ride. And I stopped at the ROM just outside. And I was waiting, and then these like cyclists came up to me. Or this one cyclist, and just like telling me to get out of the bike lane. It's crazy. Usually I'll actually let the cyclists go past me like I did there. Kind of let them go aside because I know they're going to go faster than me. And I'm generally going kind of slow. But I also am going a bit slower because I am doing a video, just so you guys have something to look at. So now I'm coming up to Greenwood Park. I just passed Gerard. I'm going to pull off to the side here, give you a little view. Park. This was where I did one of my first live streams. I think the first live stream. No. I've done like static camera live streams like way when I started the channel. But my first walking live stream I did here at Greenwood Park. I don't know if you can see it, the moon is out, it's full. Not nearing full, waxing, waning, like 80% full, something like that. I think I'm gonna do a little detour. I think I'm gonna go along Dundas. I think I can only get so far here because the street's kind of blocked off. The bike lane kind of ends because they're doing construction for the Ontario line. So I think I can only go as far as like Logan or Carlisle, but right now I'm going along Dundas. And there's Greenwood Park still, up on the right. I have to actually order food soon because my boyfriend asked me to be on food duty tonight. I'm thinking of getting sushi. This car's going a bit slow and weird. I think he's trying to back up into a spot. I don't know why those power lines straight ahead up over on the left side look really weird, like they're really close together. I don't know, I've never noticed that. I've actually been kind of wondering if I should put my camera on my head when I'm doing these, just so I can like show you where I'm looking at, because it is kind of annoying to try to get my camera to look to the left or the right while I'm doing this. I think these can be a little bit boring. So we're coming up to Jones Avenue. And there's the Jones Library over on the left side. And that was the library I used to go to as a kid. So I remember reading about this. So these bicycles here, the white bicycles, they're usually like for if somebody passes away. And I think this cyclist was doing a right-hand turn or something, or was going straight, and a truck did a right-hand turn onto them. Really sad. But anyways, there's Jones Library. Really such a beautiful night tonight. See, it's so bizarre to me. She has the same scooter as me, so top speed is 30. I'm doing 22 right now, so she's definitely going 30. And like, I don't know why going 30 frightens me. Like, especially how sensitive these things are to little bumps and potholes. Like, I don't trust the scooter enough to go that speed. But yeah, look, she's surpassed me. Good for her, though. I'm glad that she has that confidence. I hope to get it someday. Although I kind of wish she would like ding ding to let me know she was behind me, because I didn't hear her at all. And like, she got really close to me. Eventually I'm gonna have to go south, but I might have to double back down to Jones. We'll see. So I think this is Logan or Carlaw. I get them mixed up. But this is where all the old factories were. Oh, weird. That's so funny. I think my friends were over there on the right side. Man, these were all factories, and now they turn into lofts, and it's such a cool area. I wouldn't mind living down here. So I think this is where I turn around, because I do not like sharing lanes with cars, and you have to single file through here. Oh, they have it closed off anyways because of the police. It's no good. I don't know what's going on. It's actually kind of beautiful this way with the sunset behind you. You can kind of see the reflection of the sky in the building there. Really beautiful. And I love how they like have that sign to make it look like an old theater. Oh, maybe it is a theater. I don't know. Open bar and bodega. You know, it might be good and just like double back all the way to Greenwood. The problem with Jones is that like there's not really a great connection. When you get down to Queen, it just kind of stops, and there really isn't a great way to get down to the Lakeshore Trail from there. You're kind of blocked off by Eastern Avenue. So, if you're wondering why my voice sounds a little bit calmer than usual, it's because actually I shot an ASMR video earlier, and so now I'm in that weird headspace where I feel I need to talk a bit softer to the camera. I actually shot the video and then decided to try live streaming, and spent about half an hour troubleshooting that before I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna record a video. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I'd love to live stream more, but it's either just use my phone directly as is, like on a gimbal, which I suppose I could do if I'm just doing a walk. Ooh, it's a pretty house. So coming up just ahead at the top of Hastings Street, where that pink neon sign is, that's Blondie's Pizza. And I've always wanted to try their pizza. There's some fellow gays. Thanks. Yeah, Ciprianos and I in the last video commented that we noticed there was like a lot more gays on the east end of the city. I guess they all hide during the winter. I hide during the winter, so that makes sense. So now we're coming up to Greenwood Park. So I'm going to continue down Greenwood. Probably go down towards the lake a little bit. I don't know if we'll get all the way there, but we'll give it a try. The Greenwood bus, I feel, is like one of the most infrequent buses. Ever since I've had to rely on it, I feel like there's only one bus. And if you miss it, you have to wait for the whole loop. But maybe I'm wrong. I actually, there have been a few times where I've seen two buses. Like when I've gone up and I've been on the bus, I've seen another one come down. But it is fairly infrequent. But I guess that's fine because it's never been like super packed. Like I've never felt like I've always been able to get a seat, even during like rush hour. Whereas I've been on the Coxwell bus before and it's been packed, but a lot of people go to the beach. So now we're on Queen Street, and this is the problem I have with Queen Street, is that there's no bike lanes on the street at all. But there is a bike lane here on Knox Avenue, which we're coming up to. So I hate riding on the road counter to the traffic, so it's better to skip to it. And then it's pretty easy from here to get to the bike lane, or to the Lakeshore bike lanes. So this is the annoying light that doesn't change unless somebody presses the button. And I'm not a risk taker to go jaywalking. Not today. I mean, there are rare times I'll do it when there's absolutely no traffic, but it's hard on Eastern Avenue. We don't have to. Look how quickly it turned. So over there, on the left side, and try to get you a good look at it, is the giant post office building. I believe it's actually one of Canada's largest. It's gonna not go in. There, just give you a little look-see-do. Looky-doo, look-see-doo. So my grandmother actually worked there for, gosh, I don't know when she started, but literally till the 90s. as a mail sorter, which probably doesn't exist as a job anymore because these things are all done by robots and scanners and whatnot. So I remember every year she had to go through like testing to make sure that she was efficient and didn't make mistakes. So like she'd make this cardboard box with all these different slots with all the different postal codes, and we'd just have to quick sort them. Like quick sort these little cards that she wrote the postal codes on. So that was pretty cool. It was a cool memory. Now we're coming up to Lakeshore. So from here, we can either go to the right and go down to Tommy Thompson, but I don't think we're going to do that because I'm doing that probably this weekend or Friday with Cipriano. So I'm going to go this way to Woodbine Beach. Yes, leave my light on. There we go. A fellow scooter rider reminded me. Oh, go bird. I want to hit the birds. Ah! That guy just stared at me. Wow. Yeah. And the tree is very low hanging. The skateboard park to the left, although you probably can't see much of it. That part always frightens me a little bit because I know cars are supposed to yield, but then it also says wait for gap for pedestrians crossing, so it's kind of tricky, and then sometimes you have a stop and go or stare off with a car. Starting to feel the bugs hit my face. So that shortcut that woman took is actually the pedestrian path. And it's a common mistake. But we get the swervy path. Oh, they're taking it too. Oh, guess they don't know. And then this is all shared.
Hi.
It kind of sucks to come through here, especially during the day, because even at night, as you saw those women, they don't realize that it's like a bike path. Like, I guess it is shared, it says it's shared, but it's mostly a bike path, and they just kind of block them all. And I heard from a friend that, like, the injuries are pretty high of people getting, like, smacked by cyclists and whatnot, and they're, like, unaware. I think he was wearing a Wu-Tang Clan shirt. Huh, cool.
I get what I can.
It's same here that this is the bike path and there's a giant boardwalk to the right. But people still prefer to go walk on the cycle path. But I think it's not clear here, because I think it is kind of a both use path. I mean, I don't mind. I feel like people are generally pretty respectful. Just back there, those girls were spreading out more and more and blocking off the whole path of both incoming and oncoming traffic. Don't do that. We need to get around you. It's so nice when it's quiet and dead here. And just to show you, there's the beach. The main part of the beach is kind of on the other side of this. It's kind of hard to see though.
Stand on the toilet if you have to.
And I'm probably going to end this ride. I can find a nice view to conk out on. You have to be careful around the woods here, because sometimes there's some weirdness going on with sketchy people. But there's a nice place just back there we just passed that you can kind of sit on the rocks and zone out. I've done it before. I've brought my iPad down here and started doing drawings. But I don't think you want to do that in the dark. I can go down here. Just gonna power my scooter off. It's so nice because you can see the moon there and then the water. So I'm gonna let you take that view in for a bit before I say goodbye. It's really peaceful. I should have done an ASMR video down here. You can see I think I mentioned it, the moon glowing, reflecting in the water. There's our trusty steed, the scooter. But yeah, I think you can kind of see me. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Sorry, the bugs are everywhere. I wonder by the water. Thanks for joining me from the comfort of your backyard, your attic, your roof, even your shower, wherever you're watching. And until next time, take care.